guys, this is Omar, and today's speech will be about supporting local food business. As we all may know, there's many big food company names which are out there all over the road, and they just keep on growing and growing, while there can be some small local food businesses that that they're not growing as much as, in my opinion, are supposed to. And this is because the local community of them is not supporting them as much as they support big company names, which can be due to various reasons. And the community themselves is not the only problem for them, but I believe the government is also a problem because, as we may know, there is some laws that restrict local food business from growing and being able to expand. And I believe this is something that should be resolved because I believe it's something that can benefit the communities, such as growing their local economy, and they could be able to expand the community itself by making it grow in between itself, which can also make a community eat more healthy instead of these big food name companies, which you honestly don't know what they are feeding you or what even is in the food. Unlike a local food business that people can be related to and they know what they are connected to, like the type of food, where they get it from, vegetables, and any type of stuff like that. I believe this can be so I believe this is something that could be solved by making the laws go away, which is like where I live at. There's in San Antonio, Texas. There's some laws that forbid local food trucks and forbids them from being at least 300 feet away from another restaurant or any other food business, which in my opinion is something that shouldn't even be going on because I believe there's enough space for any food company to do their own thing, especially these big names, which they honestly don't need all that space for themselves. And I just think 300 feet is quite a stretch for them. Like, it's something that shouldn't be allowed, in my opinion. And it's because, from a personal experience of mine, from one of my family members, which once owned a food truck, and when he looked for a local spot to put his food truck at, he had put it next to a restaurant, which I believe was in the 300-foot radius of the law. And so the restaurant had called up the city to inform them that he shouldn't be there and he shouldn't be allowed there, which in my opinion was pretty messed up, but it is what it is. My uncle had to go look for another spot, and well, luckily he did end up growing his business, which luckily it ain't go into any downfall. But that's one of my experiences. And so another issue I have is that food trucks should have more permission to be allowed to stay at regular places, such as like a parking spot or something, because they have to be constantly moving around, which could be a hassle to them, and in reality it's not even improving the community like it should be. And so I believe the city should allow them to be able to stay at one place without them having to be moved or like getting ticketed or towed and stuff like that, because they have to be cooking there, or like they probably have to cook home and like bring the food over there. Like I guess like gas mileage, gas prices are getting pretty high too. So if you have to constantly be moving a food trailer or any food business, you would be spending much money. And this is why I suggest that the city can change that. Government can change the law about that. And well, there's many more other things that I might be forgetting, but these are some of the main reasons. And I believe that doing this, helping the law change, and some rules like that are restricting our food vendors to like appropriately sell, I believe this will like I believe this change will help them grow bigger, expand themselves more, and well, in general, it will build a better community because it can help people grow together. You can have close experiences with your local neighbors and many other stuff like that. But this is something that will have to be solved, and there really isn't many solutions to it, but like confronting the government itself to change the laws. This can be done by us, the community, coming in together with each other and forming like a petition against these rules to change them, which would be like a problem. And I know it won't be something simple, but it can be changed if there's enough votes for it. And like I say, it just grows a community.